Da, 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 da,
No. Rogue One.
Da.
They don't use that music in this film.
What, at all?
At all. No, they should, but they don't.
Wow.
I know.
That's grim.
That's grim. Okay, so we have Rogue One, reviewing Rogue One.
I'm very pleased.
You're very excited. She's been looking forward to this. Captain X, and we also have a guest reviewer from her own fabulous channel that we will put links to. It is Outline. Hello, Outline. How are you today?
Hello, Outline. Pleased to be with you this day.
Okay, so this is our spoiler-free review. We'll do a separate spoiler review because there are a lot of spoilers to discuss, but we won't discuss them. Please don't look up spoiler reviews. Please don't. You need to not know whilst going in. So we'll start with our guest reviewer, or do you want to? Should we come back to you when you finish your tea and biscuits? We'll come back when you finish. She's having a lovely cup of tea and biscuits. We provide well for our guest reviewers. Okay, we'll go to Rogue One then. Rogue One, what would you like? What would you like to discuss? Your views, no spoilers about the film. So keep it vague.
All right. I like the cast. I think the cast are great. I liked the look of the film very much. I really liked all the little Easter eggs that they had.
They were awesome.
And things like that, and the special guest stars.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought the action was really well done. My favourite character is Donnie Yen's character.
Who no one knows his name.
Chariot.
Is it Chariot?
Yeah, it's Chariot.
Oh, you are the only person that actually knows his name.
Yeah, you see, the second time I was concentrating on names of people rather than just Donnie Yen.
Yeah.
So, Chariot.
He's a blind Force user who's not a Jedi, but it just is amazing.
Well, no, I don't think he's a Force user. He's just blind.
He uses the Force.
No.
He clearly uses the Force.
He does. He uses the Force.
See, you're outnumbered. I love this whole guest thing.
I don't think he does. He's just like
the Force is with him.
The Force is with him. He is one with the Force.
Fine. Anyway, like him very much. I love Ben Mendelsohn as Orson Krennic, Imperial Middle Management, desperately vying for that promotion. I'm surprised Vader and the Emperor couldn't be here. Oh, so much fun.
He was good.
And his fabulous white uniform.
That was always getting trashed.
Yep, the more trashed it is, the further along you are in the movie.
What do you think of the story? Not with no spoilers. What was your opinion of the story?
I liked it very much, but I liked it very much, and it was what I expected. And I loved the ending.
We're not allowed to talk about the ending.
Well, can I talk about it?
No.
What? Not even with stuff the director said.
No.
On his publicity.
No. Because people might not have read it.
All right, fine. Yes, it was all very good, and I liked the story, even though I went into it the first time going, well, I know the story. I know how the Death Star plans are stolen. I know what happens. I don't need to see it.
Because you are an extended universe Star Wars fanatic.
I am.
I think it's fair to say you are the Saul Carrera of the Star Wars.
So it was good. It was really, really good. It was even better the second time because we saw it the second time last night.
We've seen it twice.
So we've seen it twice, the second time was even better. And it's rocketed to some of my friends' favourite Star Wars movies. And it's really good, basically. And it's a good Dirty Dozen style Star Wars movie.
I think that's
a good war movie, a good Dirty Dozen style movie.
Yeah, that's a good description.
It's a great. Oh, and Alan Tudyk's droid is.
Oh, he's.
K2.
I might actually have to buy my first Star Wars toy. I might need that robot.
I see. Well, that's fine.
Okay, so Outline, our guest reviewer who has now finished her tea and biscuits. What were your thoughts on the movie with no spoilers for the plot? Because this is spoiler free. What did you think?
Well, to be honest with you, when you're actually sitting in the cinema and you're watching it, which you definitely won't get on a video, but at the cinema you do get this effect that the way the visuals have been done, it's almost as though it's all encompassing because a lot of it is in the dark and the spaceships and the stars are all twinkling and you really do feel as though you're really part of the whole thing. It's very, very intense. It's very exciting. And I'm assuming they'll make games on the internet with the...
I imagine so, yeah.
With the visuals.
They already have.
And having sort of followed all this sort of Star Wars films... it's probably one of the most densely packed, exciting adventure of all of them. There are no lulls. It is very, very intense.
I think that's fair because even in The Force Awakens, there were a few patches where you just had a chance to catch your breath. This was pretty much non-stop, and even if you thought, we're going to have a quiet pause now, someone would have a flashback nightmare, and then you'd be like, and start all over again. Did you enjoy it?
Oh my god, it was amazing.
You enjoyed it?
I'm one of these awful people that could actually sleep through a lot of films.
Yeah.
This one was so exciting. I did not sleep.
I was checking to see if you'd nodded off. I was checking.
It was
She didn't.
brilliant.
She didn't nod off.
Absolutely brilliant. And I would like to see it again, definitely.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
Who was your favourite character?
Jenna.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tough young woman, survived in the most arduous of situations. I'm not allowed to give any spoilers, am I?
We're
So
not,
it's very
no.
difficult.
Would you
Yeah,
spoiler
I
review
really like
next
her
time?
as a young, strong woman. And all you young ladies out there, you should take a leaf out of her book for the way she got on and did things and actually survived in the most arduous of situations. Most of the time, you don't sort of succeed all the time, but out of every, say, 20 times you don't succeed, possibly the 21st time you do. And that was the sort of ethos of that young woman, which I admired greatly.
And what did you think of it?
I loved it. All the things I loved about it are kind of spoilers though, so
Oh,
I don't want to get it. I loved Donnie Yen, blind guy,
Chariot.
kicking ass, using the force. I loved him and his buddy.
Baze.
They just there's such a bromance though. I want a movie about those two. They were awesome. I love the pilot guy who defects from the Empire. He's great. I loved Janursa. I love Mexican captain guy. He was just what was his name again? Cassian. I love Cassian. I just thought it was brilliant. And I thought it was something different and new. And we've not had anything like it before. Because it's in the Star Wars universe. You've got mentions of the Force. You've got Darth Vader coming in and mic dropping. But it's in a different context. And I loved it. And he had Bail Organa. I love Bail Organa. He should have his own spin-off film.
Yep.
I've said
true.
this. He should.
Yeah,
Why
no,
aren't we doing that?
It feels a lot like some of the old books used to be, where it's just like telling a story about people you don't really know, and then occasional people from the movies pop up just to give
It
some
felt like
connection.
that.
And it's really good. It's really fun.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So we do a rating out of 5 for our movies. So what would be your rating out of 5?
4?
Okay, you sure?
Yeah, 4, yeah.
I'm going to go with 4.5. There were a few... First time around, I wasn't as happy. Second time around, I was much happier with it. There are a few little itsy-bitsy things I would prefer had been slightly different. So 4.5 from me. What would be your rating outline?
4 and 4.5.
4.5.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Yeah, you should. You're meant to be the Star Wars fan.
I'll bump it up. 4.5.
Don't give in to pressure.
No, I'm bumping it up. It's 4.5.
Have some conviction.
No,
in your
4.5.
reviews.
Greg will
He's
kill
got-
me. 4.5.
Okay, 4.5.
4.5 for Greg.
Right, okay, calm down.
And me.
Okay, so it's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.